If you are a Canadian senior or someone planning for retirement, today's update is extremely important. A $2,100 CPP and OAS payout for December 8th has now been confirmed, and many people are finally getting the clarity they've been waiting for. Whether you receive CPP, OAS, GIS, or a combination of these benefits, this breakdown will help you understand exactly what's coming, who qualifies, and what steps, if any, you need to take to make sure you receive your payment on time. So if you've been wondering whether you or your loved ones are eligible for this December 8th deposit, stay with me, because I'm going to explain everything in a simple, easy-to-understand way. Welcome back to the channel, where we break down the latest updates on CPP, OAS, GIS, provincial benefits, and all the financial changes impacting seniors across Canada. Today, we are talking about one of the most anticipated updates, the December 8th CPP and OAS payment, which for many seniors will total up to $2,000. I'll explain how this amount is calculated, which seniors qualify for the highest payments, how combined benefits work, and what to expect from December's schedule. Let's get started with the payment confirmation details. The Government of Canada has officially confirmed that CPP and OAS payments will be issued on December 8th. This December payment is particularly important because it includes updated amounts based on inflation, cost of living adjustments, and benefit combinations. For many seniors, the total amount they receive every month depends on several factors, including years of contribution, age at which they started receiving CPP, and whether they claim additional programs like GIS. While not every senior will receive the full $2,100, thousands of Canadians who qualify for combined CPP and OAS amounts, especially those who contributed at the maximum levels, will see monthly deposits in this range. Let's begin with CPP. The Canada Pension Plan is based on your work history, contributions, and the age at which you start receiving your benefit. In 2025, the maximum CPP payment for someone at 65 is adjusted for inflation and continues to increase gradually each year. Many seniors receive lower amounts because CPP depends entirely on how much you contributed during your working years. However, seniors who contributed near the maximum for most of their career can see high monthly pensions, which significantly increase the combined total when OAS is added. CPP payments arrive on the same day each month, and for December, that day is December 8th. Now let's talk about old age security. OAS is different from CPP because it does not depend on employment history or contributions. Instead, it depends on residency in Canada after age 18. To receive the full OAS pension, you need 40 years of residency, although partial pensions are available for those who lived fewer years in Canada. Maximum OAS benefits adjust quarterly based on inflation, ensuring seniors keep up with rising costs of living. In December, the updated OAS amounts remain strong due to earlier inflation adjustments in 2025. When OAS is added to CPP, many seniors see their combined monthly total rise significantly, bringing them closer to the $2,100 range. It's important to understand that the $2,100 figure is not a separate bonus or one-time payment. Instead, it is the combined total that some seniors receive from CPP and OAS together. For example, if a senior receives around $1,400 from CPP and about $780 from OAS, the combined payout reaches around $2,180. Others may receive less depending on their personal contribution history and residency years. Some seniors may also receive GIS, survivor benefits, and CPP post-retirement benefits, which further increase their total deposit. The December 8th payment reflects the regular monthly amounts that Canadians receive based on their eligibility. For CPP eligibility, you must be at least 60 years old and have made at least one valid CPP contribution. The amount you receive depends on how many years you contributed and how much you earned in those years. The longer you wait to take CPP up to age 70, the higher your monthly amount becomes. Seniors who delayed their CPP or worked continuously with strong contributions often receive the highest payments. If you already receive CPP, You do not need to reapply or take any action for the December 8th payment. It will be deposited automatically. For OAS, you must be at least 65 years old and have lived in Canada for at least 10 years after turning 18. To receive the maximum OAS, you need 40 years of Canadian residency. If you lived less than that, you will receive a partial pension. The OAS clawback, also known as the recovery tax, applies only to high-income seniors whose annual earnings exceed the threshold set by the government. Most seniors in Canada do not fall into this category, so their OAS is paid in full. Again, if you are already enrolled, the payment for December 8th will be automatically deposited. Many seniors also qualify for the Guaranteed Income Supplement, which is an additional monthly payment for low-income seniors receiving OAS. GIS amounts vary depending on marital status and household income. GIS does not affect CPP, but it does add to your total monthly deposit. For some seniors, combining CPP plus OAS plus GIS results in a monthly amount that exceeds $2,100, which is why December's payment is especially important. GIS is reviewed every July based on your previous year's income taxes, so make sure your tax filings are up to date to avoid interruptions. The government has confirmed that CPP and OAS payments will be issued on Monday, December 8th. If you receive direct deposit, your money typically arrives early in the day depending on your bank. If you still receive paper checks, they may take longer due to mail processing. Direct deposit is always recommended for quicker and safer delivery. With holiday season spending and rising cost of living pressures, many seniors rely heavily on timely December payments, making this date especially important. If you recently applied for CPP or OAS, your first payment date may differ depending on when your application was processed. If you moved recently, make sure your address and banking details are updated on your My Service Canada account to prevent any delays. If you turned 65 in the last few months, check your OAS application status to ensure your first payment arrives as expected. For CPP, if you turned 60 recently and applied early, your payment will reflect your chosen start date and contribution history. Seniors can expect additional increases in 2025 due to upcoming inflation adjustments, quarterly OAS updates, and CPP expansion phases that continue to roll out over time. While not all seniors will see a major jump, small increases throughout the year help offset rising expenses. Keeping track of your benefits through Service Canada ensures you stay updated with every adjustment. If you found this update helpful and want to stay informed about CPP, OAS, GIS, carbon rebates, housing benefits, and every government change affecting Canadian seniors, make sure to subscribe to the channel right now. Turn on notifications so you never miss an important payment update. Share this video with a senior in your family or community who might need clear information about their benefits. Your support helps us continue creating accurate, easy-to-understand updates for Canadians across the country. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next video with more important information coming your way.